What's up, people? This your boy Big Ham, bringing you some gameplay from Medal of Honor 2010 Kandahar Marketplace on Team Assault. I go 35-9, so be sure to check the scoreboard at the end of the game. Now, if you never played Medal of Honor, trust me, these people camp like a trailer full of Twinkie-eating faggots at Yellowstone National Park on the 4th of July. Which is why I always rush across the rooftop whenever I get on this map, because there's always somebody pitching a tent up in this top corner every time you get on here. Now, trust me, I know he's up here because I got a headset on. So, you know, I'm like, okay, I'm about to drop down here and sneak up behind this bastard. Pause for the epic war cry. Whoa, Scott! Stabbed in the back. Yeah, that's what you get. But I'm not going to talk about the gameplay. I want to discuss a few things in gaming that may pique your interest. Now, the first thing is a recent tweet by David Vonderhaar talking about a new game mode in Call of Duty Black Ops called Express. Now, supposedly it has 6 to 12 players with a 30-second lobby timer with no second chance or ghosts. Now, I know you happy to hear that, just as happy as I was when I first saw it. Now, I'm going to include a picture in the link below in the description. And I know you're probably thinking, well, I've already learned how to deal with ghost faggots because I'm so late. Well, I'm about with you in that same situation. I've learned how to deal with them, but at least I can rest easy knowing that I can leave my lawnmower inside of the shed and not have to go through the grass cutting and looking for bush baby faggots. Now, things of what you can expect to hear in the lobby may include,
"Oh, you're bad, kid. Hey, look at this little 360 no-scope wine triple collateral, yay! Yes! No second chance, baby! I'm going to get a kill streak quad, oh yeah!
oh, noob tube. And my all-time favorite one. Hey, you mad, bro? And you know I'm not lying. But I really can't wait to see, you know, how we get gameplay and see how it differentiates from our past gameplay, how we play it on the game, and also see other commentators' gameplay, because I like to watch how they play and see, you know, how they handle different maps versus how I play maps, and it all in all makes me a better player. And also, if you have any gameplay, don't hesitate to send it to me in a private message, because I like to see stuff like that, you know, watch different people's gameplay, see how they take on the maps, because I also like to see if you like the camp, and I like to see where you hide at, because then that lets me know where to look at when I'm rushing the map. Because I know some of you camp. Don't you lie to me. Don't you lie. I watch some of your videos. Yeah. Nah, I'm just kidding. I kid. But you know, it's going to be a lot of people angry about that, because they're going to be like, oh man, I had my spot on this map. It always was foolproof. But man, now I can't even wear my favorite perk in the game. I can't even get over a decent 12 KB. Oh my goodness. And chopper gunners, I used to get chopper gunners like Pop-Tarts on Sunday morning. Oh my god, I can't do it anymore. This is so frustrating. Get over yourself. But it's going to be really fun. I really can't wait to see if people change their playstyle for this new game mode, or if they just do some of the same old, which I think is going to be probably the situation. But enough about fag ops. Let's move on to other subjects. Borderlands 2. Oh my god. Man, I remember playing the first one 4 times in a row. Not the first mission, the whole entire game. You guys probably don't know Stopsy, but I mentioned him in my first commentary. But me and him played that game so many times because it was just so fun. I mean, you know, the multiplayer was perfect, except for those few major lag spikes that you had every so often. But it was really non-existent when you was having fun, you know, because you find like tons of guns. They had over 1 million gun combinations, might have been more than that. And it was just so hilarious, killing people with stupid guns that you could find all over the place with ridiculous hit points on them. I mean, some of them would literally make their head and body explode. And shooting midgets that would run at you with an axe, it was just super hilarious, man. Which is why I'm happy that they're making all these changes to the multiplayer connection-wise, because if they can fix that connection perfectly and have that awesome gameplay with it, this is going to be a must-have game of the year. And also Claptrap is coming back. I know you remember him, the talkative robot that ran his mouth so much, but when guns started shooting, he ran and hid like a baboon during a thunderstorm. I mean, that little robot just could not shut up. Now, from what I've been reading and some information, you won't be playing as the 4 main characters that you did in the last one immediately, but they may have a way for you to play as them later on in the game. But they're going to be bringing in some new characters that's supposedly supposed to find them or rescue them or something like that. So that should definitely prove us some pretty unique missions, especially finding out, you know, the backstory of the main characters, because as you may remember, the story, although it was, you know, good, it wasn't what it could have been because it didn't tell you exactly where the characters came from. It just based it solely on, you know, their powers and what they can do. For example, Brick. Remember the Berserker? Well, he was the one where when you go in rage mode or whatever you call it, I can't remember, it's been so long since I played it, he'd put down the gun and just bring out both his fists and just start punching the enemies in their face relentlessly until sometimes they'd even explode. It was just, oh man, it was outstanding. It was no better feature than that in the game that I've ever seen before, just punching enemies in their face and making it look like Hercules off of God of War 3. Man. But I'm not entirely sure if you'll get to play as Brick this time, because I know they're bringing a new Berserker, actually a Gunzerker as they call him. His name is supposed to be Salvador, and supposedly he's the main character that you see on the front cover or in the recent trailer that you saw from Gamescom. But supposedly you're supposed to be playing as him and 3 other characters that we haven't heard about yet, going against this evil dude named Handsome Jack. Sounds like a fruity name if you ask me, but supposedly has all this cash and has a house on the moon and a fortress, whatever you want to call it, and supposed to be the beast of the game. But I'll be the judge of that, because I have a habit of making final bosses cry like little weenies. I mean, think about it. How many games have you played where the final boss was actually pretty good? I mean, the only one I could think of off the bat is Metal Gear Solid 4 between Solid Snake and Liquid. I mean, that was like freaking epic. Leave a comment in the section below saying which final boss battle you thought was perhaps the best of all time. I mean, it can be from any console, the PC, Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, PSP, whatever, man, whatever you play. Even the Wii. On to the subject that I've really been wanting to talk about. The 2 most anticipated games of the year. My Little Pony Homecoming and Princess Barbie 2012 Plastic Slot Edition. Or if you like those, don't forget about Power Rangers Rapture's Revenge, the return of Zordon. And how could I ever forget about Yu-Gi-Oh! ABCD DVXD, The Spirit Awakens. I now summon you, Blue Eyes Dumb Faggot! Don't worry, I can count. I know I said 2, but I'm going to pre-order all of those. Of course, neither of those exist, obviously. But the 2 games I'm actually talking about is Modern Warfare 3 and Battlefield 3. Now, I know it's been an ongoing thing between commentators all over YouTube, talking about how they prefer one over the other one, and this one has better graphics than this one, and this one doesn't look like the same thing, but it just looks like a rehash of the old thing, even though they haven't played either one of them. I mean, the fact of the matter is, you can judge a game before it comes out, but